Hello.
Hello guys, is that audible now?
Oh, yes, Ram, it is audible now.
Yes, Ram.
Yeah, super cool. Thank you. Just a minute. So I think the Besant Tech. Okay, shall we short this section or is we are waiting for anybody? Guys, my mic again went to mute or like it isn't audible now.
I think we can start, Ram. I don't think anyone will be joining.
Okay, it's super cool. Let's start my thing. Okay, let's start with the basic introduction. So first, let me introduce myself and we'll go around the room. Okay. Cool. So I'm Ram. So I'm a senior full stack developer serving in pay-per-click currently. So I just giving a short intro for now. So let's go around the room and can you guys introduce to me so I can able to know like whom are.
Hi Ram, I will go first. My name is Ajit.
Yeah, hi Ajit.
Yeah, currently I'm working in HCL Technologies as a senior test engineer, and I have around 8+ years of experience in software testing.
Oh, that's great. You guys.
Hi, Ram. Sean
Yeah.
here.
Hi, Sean.
Yeah. Hi. I'm from Karnataka, Mangalore. I have around 11 years of experience in manual database and API testing. So I thought of like I have to upgrade myself to automation. So here I am. So that's it from my side.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have an interesting session.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, Ram. I
Yeah,
am
hello.
Haripriya. I'm from Trichy.
Okay.
I've done my MPhil Computer Science. I passed out in 2019. I'm a fresher. I don't have any prior experience.
No worries.
Uh, Join this class to enter in a company as a fresher.
Yeah, Ripriya. So hopefully you get like good understanding of like how the things are working on the tech side. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. So is there anybody pending or I think Ajit has already given an intro. Okay, I think yeah, we am done with the intro. So okay guys, so let me share my screen with the slide. We just go about the first installation today and just a basic understanding of what we are going to learn in this course. Okay. Let me share my screen. So guys, I just want you to interact with the classes. You just raise your hand or raise your voice, like if you have any doubt or if the thing is not understandable for you in some places, so please like unmute yourself and just raise it to me so that it will be engaging in the class itself. Okay.
Sure, Ram. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So is my screen is visible for you guys?
Yes, Ram.
All right. So, okay. Let me first get an understanding of what's a playwright and what's your understanding on how the playwright works. So, shall we go around the room and get the things in? So, first, let's start with Ajit.
Yeah, sure, Ram. So I have a background of automation already. I have experience in Selenium, JavaScript WebDriver.
Okay.
So I think Playwright is kind of automating all the web pages like Selenium, but it would have done in the better way. So
Okay.
that's my
Interesting.
understanding of Playwright.
Yeah. I think I have a good thing on this starting point. So, while going the class, you will have a deep understanding of how it works and stuff. All right. And shall we move to the next person, Haripriya?
It's from it's automation tool. Testing the software web pages like Chrome, Safari, Edge.
Okay. Okay, no worries. So hopefully you'll get an clear view of how the playwright works in this session today. So yeah, stay on. Let's move with Sharon.
Yes, Ram. So actually, I had done a course around 2 years back on Selenium, but unfortunately, I didn't get an opportunity to work with automation in when I joined the next project company.
Okay.
So now, I was then after 2 years when I see like the things are like moving towards from Selenium to Playwright automation. So basically, I have an understanding. I did a course on Selenium with Java. JavaScript is new to me.
Okay.
So uh, like there, I know there are many frameworks. There were many frameworks. Currently here for Playwright automation, it is with page object model, and now there is AI. So there is AI integration as well. We need to understand. So yeah, that's
Yeah, cool, Sharon. So I you and hopefully we'll cover the things in so that you will get an understanding of how this works as well, and you can practice this out as well. Okay.
okay.
Oh, sure then. Okay, guys, let me quickly jump into. First, I wanted to showcase a sample video for you how the Playwright works. Then I'll just moving to you for the explanation so that I feel it will be aligned with you all. Okay. Okay, let me play it. And just let me know if it's playing once it started.
Ram, session recording needed for today?
Probably not, because I hope like your guys are from the tech side, and once I given you the things of how the installation works, so you can try this out. So we can have it on from tomorrow. So from tomorrow onwards, we having started on the main concepts.
Okay.
Today is just like intro round.
Yes.
Cool, guys. So let me start up with this and wait. Okay. Is my screen is visible for you all, right?
Yes, Ram.
But I think
But it's kind of blurry to me.
Yeah, I understand. Just give me a minute. I'll just trying to make it cleaner. It wasn't now.
Yes, Ram.
That's
It's
good
fine.
now.
Oh, cool. Oh, sorry. It's into a next slide. Sorry. Yeah. So basically, I'm having like a normal Google search of project. So it's basically a very small kind start project. So first, I'm running the project. So once it started running, as you see, first, it invokes the browser which we specify. Here I'm specifying the Bing browser. So it just directly get into the Bing. All right. I mean, the Microsoft Edge. Then it's just loading what I given. So I just given like a Playwright automation testing. It's going to search out of that. And it just, it's not finding the correct result. So it's again making a search of it and it moving to the get started page. Okay. So once the testing has been completed, hopefully like you can have like a test result in the top, which the Playwright report, and you can click on it, you can see the HTML page like this. So basically this HTML page seems like a report. Like when you're done with the testing, you need to give a report to your whomever is asking the testing for you, right? These are working or these are not working, correct? So for that, in the Playwright itself, you can have like a HTML default versionized thing. So you can get the proper report in the proper web page module. Or I think you can have like a screenshot as well in that. So you can get it, the screenshot, and you can make a report out of it and you can send it to me. So don't worry on like, this is not understand at this case. I understand that. I just want you guys to showcase how the Playwright work in the initial case. That's it. Okay. So basically, as per your tool, the Playwright is also an automation tool which works in such way where, so if you, for example, if I'm having a website, okay, it's just having a sign up, sign in, and it has the to-do list. We can imagine like that. So we need to test it, and every time you have to test it, you have to do a manual testing. It keeps time. So what you can do, you can use a Playwright to make an automation there, and once you hit the Playwright, it just goes and take all the things stuff. It follows the flows, and once test is completed, it give you the screen record, screenshots, and if it fails, it give you the screenshot of why it get failed as well. So all things goes in a single room. Okay. All right, and coming to this, actually, basically the Playwright, I given a short definition, but the Playwright is nothing but which I already showcased you, right? So it keeps engaging with the browsers and stuff. It is majorly for using on the web pages. So it just, we can use like a Chrome, Firefox, a Safari, any of the Google browser, modern browsers, to just invoke it with a Playwright testing, and we can have a test cases run through and we can test it through there. Okay. So guys, hopefully like you get like how the Playwright works at the initial case, right? Like you can able to see how this thing's working, or you're you're having any doubts at this point.
Is that running in Eclipse, Ram, or is that a specific tool available for Playwright to running those scripts?
There is specific installation command which is available to install on which browser you need. I tried with the Edge because the Chrome is not supported for the unsigned person. So make a Google search. Okay.
Okay.
So if you want like whichever the browser is your convenience, so you can have the commands in the document. So you can use the command to make the things initialized.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Is there anybody that having a doubt or like need to know on deep on what's what? Guys.
Yes, Ram. So I have one doubt.
Yeah.
It's not about this slide, a general doubt.
Okay.
You told how to run a video on how to run and get the HTML reports, right? There is something called Git or Jenkins, right? What is the use of that after getting these reports? Why we are uploading there, is it?
Probably we need to give a report to the client side. For example, if the third user is asking the report to you, you need to give them with the proper like why it's getting failed. Maximum what happened, it seems like the reports are getting like a developer like notes, right? That is not understandable for the client side, correct?
Yeah.
So these reports which is getting generated, it seems like as a web page. So if the third party user who knows only about the platform but knows not about the tech side, so they can able to understand it, like which case it getting failed. That's the main purpose, right?
Okay, that's the reason these scripts are uploaded to Jenkins, is it?
I'm not sure about the thing that Jenkins you're saying about, but I will do a research out of it and will give you the things.
Okay, okay.
All right. Yeah. So guys, if
These
anybody having, sorry.
these
Yeah.
these HTML reports will be shared with the client, is it?
We can do it, or you can upload it to a domain and you can share the domain as like a tech report room. So you have like a preferred domain and you can make the domains available with this report so that they can pick it up from there.
Okay, so these will be the final reports from
Yeah,
testing side.
exactly. So probably you have a video recording and screenshot option as well. If you enable it, you can get that too.
Okay, okay, fine.
Yeah. So guys, if anybody having any doubt, or let's move on to the concepts.
Just one doubt, Ram. So
Yeah, yeah.
Selenium would have also done the same things, right? So what's the major difference between Selenium and Playwright here?
Sorry, technically I'm not aware of the Selenium
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
I'm majorly with the Playwright and I'm majorly with the JS and stuff. So can you give me the brief on with Selenium, what it going so that I am also getting the things known?
In Selenium also kind of the same thing, Ram. So we have the framework, keyword
Okay.
driven and data driven, and we have the specific uh, test data inputs for Apache, like Apache PY, Maven framework. Everything will be there. Just like hitting the button, it will run the test cases in the background, and it will going to produce the reports in the same format of what I've shown, right? It would have done
Okay.
the same thing. Yeah. But
Okay. So
only difference I noticed here, it's the execution time.
it take a lot of time to execute in Selenium, is
It
it?
took a lot of time. Yep. Yep.
Oh, probably that might be the reason. And here, as you see, the language of things, because here you can use a cross languages like Python, JavaScript in Selenium also. Is it possible, or it's only
Yeah,
based on Java?
it is possible. Yep. But mostly we are
Oh,
using JavaScript, but it is possible.
understood. Probably, as you said, like the timeline difference might be the major case that industries are switching to this. I'm not sure on that actual,
Okay.
but let me do it. Yeah,
That's fine. Okay.
cool. Okay, guys, cool. So let's move on to the next thing, which is like I just give you the short run through of what is JavaScript, but I hope like some of the persons here are already known about the JavaScript, right? Like what's about that? I hope like Ajit had said like he aware of the JavaScript how it works.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so Ajit, can you describe from your side like how you know about the JavaScript and how you utilize it?
I'm not more into core Java. I know the basic Java concepts like OOPS, and basic things, how we worked in Selenium, right? So I know the basic
Oh,
things, not more into
okay.
JavaScript. Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, cool. So JavaScript is basically like a scripting language. So as you see any of the web pages like Amazon, Flipkart, or any of the web pages, even in the frameworks like WordPress, or if you're using a current framework of Wix, and all those stuffs are inner built with the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript because those are the core languages to design a web pages. All right. So if you're going to check the web pages for the testing using a Playwright, so the major tool which we can use in Playwright can be JS, because the JS, the developer who knows JS can able to build a site and they can able to build the automation testing to make the testing as well. So that's the main concept. The JavaScript is a very easiest tool for the Playwright. It's to be considered. Okay, but basically what JavaScript in the sense, like as I already told, for example, if you imagine like a human being, so human being we have a skeleton. If you imagine like a skeleton is a HTML, and CSS is a where we have like a skin and the styling of the things, and the JS is the one who make the commands like our brain. So our brain say like go straight and go do these things and have a eat. So all these things for the web page can be initialized through a JavaScript. Okay, as simple as we can say. Okay, and coming over to this, as I already told, why we have to use this JavaScript in the Playwright, like why it's a most supporting and preferable language. As I already told you that most of the web applications are using a JavaScript, so we preferably want JavaScript initialization on the testing as well, so that it keep aligned. The same person can work on both the things if they know the JavaScript. And the main thing it seems, while you're using JavaScript, you won't need to define a type. For example, in Java, I hope like you need to define the type for each of the variables and you need to process it with right. But in JavaScript, you won't need to do that. But if you want a security thing to be done, you need to use a TypeScript to have it. But that doesn't make a much difference on it. It has a very easy of scripting code to make the things going on. Okay. So yeah, so basically JavaScript for now, I'm just giving you the short clarity that it just works as a scripting command who gives an instruction to what need to be done. For example, I showcased to you a video where I just run the command called npm run test. So it started triggering single one by one. It's just check the browser is available, then it triggered the browser and it process the test cases which I'm giving there, right? So all these things it process one by one through the JavaScript. So JavaScript engine running in the background. Okay. Okay, I know like it's more of like a theory concept, but going forward, like we'll have like examples and coding as well, so that you guys can able to easily check it out as well. But today I just going for an introduction, so I'm just giving you a short run through on what's what. So that's why it's going to be like a very theory of things going on. So yeah. Um, okay, I'm just covering the TypeScript as well, then we'll go around the room. So TypeScript as well, the same as JavaScript, it's just a wrapper of the JavaScript. As I already told you, if you want the secure app, for example, if you're going to work on the payment gateway, let's imagine. So in the payment gateway, if you're getting stuck in the middle place, or if you're doing a wrong thing because of the wrong syntax has been declared, then it causes a major problem in the industry. So what you have to do, you have to maintain a type security in the very type, because the testing it's a thing we do like what have like we said like monkey path testing, right? We can do like whatever the cases are possible and what are the edge cases are possible. So are doing those things and stuff, we need to be very proper with the code syntax and declaring stuffs. Okay, so for that, at the time of your declaring, at the time of your writing the code, even it just get the things and identified if there is any bug that is there. So for that purpose, we are using a TypeScript on this. Okay. While using a TypeScript, as how many of you all using Visual Studio Code for the code typing? Haha, I think you guys are raising your hands. I'm not saying it. So Can you unmute yourself and like say like I'm using or something like that?
No, I don't have any experience in Visual Script.
No, you was the editor that you're using for the codes, or you doesn't experimental with the code still? Code editor. Yes, if it doesn't, then just let me know, because I'm going to give you like how the things are working today. So don't worry on that. But I just want the session to be in the interactive manner so that all are getting to know like what's what. That's why.
No, Ram, I have not used it so far. Okay.
Oh, cool guys, cool. No problem. So okay, I'll showcase to you that basically it's like a code editor for what happened and you're typing the code. If there is any error that comes in, it just show you like a red color error line which states this is the error, you have to correct it. But in JavaScript it won't happen because JavaScript is not a type safety method, but the TypeScript is the same as JavaScript, but it has a type safety method. For example, if you are declaring like a var and you are declaring a integer on it, then it shows like, hey, you are declared a var but you are declaring an integer on it, please correct it at the time of writing the code itself. Okay, and it is not able to run you the test. It shows a type error and it gets stopped because you're having a type issue, so please correct it and process it. That's the purpose of the TypeScript here. So basically TypeScript is like a checker for our code. Before executing, we need to validate the things of what we declared in the syntax. Okay.
It is like a auto correction, right?
Exactly. It's not auto correction, auto checker tool. We need to
Okay.
correct it, but it give you a suggestion.
Okay, right. Got it.
Okay. Okay, guys, cool. So hopefully, I think you get a bit understanding of what is JavaScript and why it is used for the Playwright, I hope. So in those things, you're having a doubts on anybody?
Yes, yes, Ram.
Yeah.
So the JavaScript and TypeScript both are different programming languages, right?
Uh,
So,
Not
or
really.
as you mentioned, like whatever the checks are there, syntax-wise errors, the type, it will identify that and it will help us to correct it.
Hmm.
Types, is that correct?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you that. So basically, JavaScript and TypeScript is not like different languages. JavaScript is a main language, and TypeScript is a wrapper of the JavaScript. It means like, so how you say the plugins in the Node module, right?
Huh?
They are the plugins available in the Node, as same as like in the JavaScript we having the TypeScript option as well, because it's like a plugin. What it does in the scenes, like as you told, it checks the syntax every time when you're typing the code and when you before executing the code. That's the main part. Okay, for example,
Okay. So
yeah,
if I'm going
okay,
to
continue.
give from the career perspective, so if I
Okay.
write in the CV like I am a JavaScript with Playwright automation,
Hmm.
I should be mentioning the TypeScript also because it is an internal part for that. Correct?
You need to mention like I'm a TypeScript developer with a Playwright, because the purpose, it seems, as I already told, the industries are more moving across making the perfection in the automation, correct? Because the automation itself is to check to avoid the errors, right?
Huh.
So if you're using a TypeScript that avoid the code errors itself, so it makes a very perfectionized result. So that's why the industries which are more eagerly choosing a TypeScript than JavaScript.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Because it's like
So
it's like having a code security, and you don't want to make your head like broken when you're having a error in between 2000 line of code or 1000 line of code in between, so it will be very huge at the time of checking, right?
yeah. Yeah.
So that's why it's a preferable one, but not that like it's overlap the JavaScript. When you know the JavaScript only, you can able to know the TypeScript.
Okay. Okay. So I cannot say like I am only knowing JavaScript because it should be a combination of these two only, right?
Yeah, exactly. You should need to say, you can say like I'm knowing only the JavaScript, but that keeps like you are a medium state of I mean you are the beginner, or you are like in the mid state of knowing this. So if it's telling a TypeScript, you are being the fully covered developer or fully covered engineer on this Playwright. So that's a difference. That making the they're making you as a bigger thing in the code. I mean, like senior position or like a very known person on the code level. It seems it's more like a priority basis.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
So guys, if anybody having any other things to discuss or like, I hope Haripriya, you are not getting any doubts. Are you understanding or you're facing any difficulties there?
No, Ram. I just reading all the definitions and ending.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't have any idea about this.
I
I'm a fresher.
understand your situation because it's keep like that in the start, but I hope like when you're doing the real tasks, you get a nice understanding of it. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'm just giving you a clarity on what is Node.js. So have you all heard about Node.js before, or have you ever tried this before?
No, Ram, I didn't try.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, cool. So Node.js is like a server. So okay, let's imagine let's take a WhatsApp. The WhatsApp is hosted on the whatsapp.com, right? So it's a server that is running on, correct, in the cloud. So as same as the Node.js is keeps like a server which is supports your local system to run the JavaScript. So basically what happens, it seems, in the initial stages, the JavaScripts are integrated with the HTML pages. For example, if I want to check the JavaScript, I need to run the HTML page with the JS code integrated there to check even a single functionality. But when introduced the Node.js, what it happens, it has the internal server that is keep running, which supports a JavaScript to run in the cross platforms. Like if I want to make an API and I want to check it with Postman, or if I want to check in the command line itself, is the Java code working, is the syntax is working, then for that purpose, the Node.js is there. So basically, the Node.js is a server which is running in your local system to make the JavaScript run over in the local system itself without invocation of the HTML. Okay, so as far as simply I can say like in the before cases, like without node module, you can see you can't able to have the playwright and stuff, because the playwright is the one which are using a different tool, different platform, just to check only the testing of the web page, correct? But it is not the case where without node module it is possible, because without node module, as you see, you have to integrate a HTML page and you need to trigger like how you said, like in Selenium we have the button to trigger just to get started. So that way you have to design a web page, and over the web page you have to click on that to get started on the things going on. Okay, but with the Node.js, what it happens, it has an internal server that keep running. It's like a web page that keeps running, and it gets a command of the JavaScript, and it run outside of the browser as well. As like I said, you can run it even in the PowerShell when you have the Node module up and running, and you can run it on the like APIs and stuff as well. Okay, it's basically like a internal server which is running to support the JavaScript, and once you have this node server up and running only, you can able to run the playwright as well. Okay. I think I'm making a
So,
messy of things.
Just to summarize, like Node.js is like a plugin which is required for the Playwright script to run, right?
Exactly, that's a short form.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. So yeah, it's more like a theory, but if you guys get into the real world projects, experimental, so you get a nice understanding of all the theories, things, and going on. And yeah, now coming to the architecture wise, I already showcased you how the playwright works. So this is the same as that. So what happens, it seems, in our PC, if we enter the command like npm run test this page and test this test case, it start triggering and it invoke the Node.js. Okay. Then the Node.js check if there is any JS or TypeScript if defined for making the process. Once it get through the things, then it just start the Playwright server, and it hit the Playwright server which is running in the Node module. Okay. then it just invoke the browser and it process the things as you see the Google search works in the video, right? So in such way, it has a process going on. So this is the basic architecture on how the Playwright works. Okay. So because of this reason, I explained you what is Node.js, what is the TypeScript, and what is JavaScript, and what is Playwright before, so that you will get an understanding of what are the things that we are going to use in the platform. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So yeah, let's start with the installation. I think I'm making a board of like making a conceptual still. Okay, so let's start this thing. So I told you, right, we need the node module to have the Playwright up and running, correct? So
Right.
for that, you need to install it in your local system. I give you the short commands here, but I'll showcase to you how it works in the live time. Okay, let's start this. Guys. Audible on my mic get cut off. Guys, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible, Ram.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So, okay, sorry, someone is trying to say something. All right, cool. Okay, so let's jump into the how the installation works. So first of all, you need to install the Node.js plugin. So for that, I'm just going to this site. The link which I given in the document, hopefully I share this document with you today. Okay, over in the group. So as you get into this, you can see like a LTS, which is the latest version which is available. Okay, you don't need to choose this current version because the problem is the current version has some sort of bugs. Okay, so always don't choose the current version. Choose the latest LTS version. So it has a properized version, properized things in. All right. Okay, then once you're chosen, as you're coming down, you can see like a .msi file which is available for the Windows. So hopefully you guys are using Windows, or is someone using Linux or Mac?
I'm using Windows only, Ram.
Windows only.
Windows
Okay,
only.
that's great, guys. So you can just hit on this. Once you're hitting on this, it just asks you for the download. Once you're hitting it, start downloading. Yeah, it's done. So once the download is done, you just go to this and you just make a double tap. So once it's done, it just started the setup process. Okay. And it's just going to be like giving next to make the things done, because it's all going, it's predefined. I'm just agreeing with the accept and hitting on next. And it just give my path. Hopefully this path is the default path. If you want, you can pick any different path if you need to store. Then hit on next. And you have like a default packages which are available. I'm not going to change that at all for now. I'm just hitting next. And I'm just hitting this because I just don't need to make my system updated every time the new updates are coming. Once I hit this, I just do it automatically when the network is up and running in the system. So I'm hitting on next. And once all the configurations done, you just keep installing. Yeah, so it takes some time to get it installed. Let's see. So guys are understanding, you understood like how this installation works. It's very straightforward.
Yes, Ram.
Okay. Shall we wait until this installation completed? So guys, meanwhile this installation is going on. So you're having any doubts, or until this concept's explained, so you can get this clarified now, or we can have a session to just discuss those things out, so that we all can in the same place.
Uh,
Like for are we going to use Eclipse for a Playwright or any other tool is there?
We are going to use a Visual Studio Code, which I told you, right? It's a code editor.
Code editor. Okay.
Yeah, because Eclipse is more often using for Java, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I prefer to use VS Code editor because, and that's given in the syllabus as well. So no worries. I think if you're convenient with Eclipse, hopefully VS Code is more convenient for you than once you have started using it.
Okay.
Again, just keep giving enter, then it start installing my things because I selected like I need an additional tool as well, so it start doing that. So if you don't want this additional to be installed, you can just skip it because that doesn't make much difference. Okay. So it's installing. So it's progressing. Okay, it's processing in the side. So meanwhile, I'll just cover you the rest as well. I think Node module is installed. So let's check it by giving this command, which I also attached you in the document. We need to check if the node is installed or if the node is already there in your system using this command. Okay. Node -v. So hopefully you guys are aware like -v is stage to the version, right? I'm opening a command prompt and I'm hitting this command. So let's see if it is, yeah, hopefully it done. So as you see, we installed this version, right? So it itself mentioned like v24. So that version is showing here. So our node module is installed successfully now. Okay. Guys, are you able to hear me, right?
Yes, Ram.
Yeah, cool. So which is this npm, I already told you, as you see in the video itself, we just run the command which is called npm run test, right? If I'm not wrong. I can showcase you that again. So we're having a time to hopefully I'll try to have a screenshot so that it will be keep aligned, not showing a video. It's blurry. I'm not sure. It's opening from here. It keeps blurry. Okay, let me run it in a slide as well so that it will keep aligned. Slideshow. Okay, so as you see now, what's the command I'm hitting? npm. Okay, I'm hitting the command of npm run test, right? So this npm is the command which we need to use it for node module to trigger any of the command. Okay. For example, if you want to install any plugin, you just have like npm run install this plugin, that name of the plugin. And if you want to run something, npm run this command to run things and stuff. So this is basically like a npm is a command which is available for the node module to trigger the things. Okay. So to check that, I'm just giving like npm -version. Yeah. So my npm version is also installed successfully. So I'm pretty done with my node installation. Okay. So the node installation, the first prerequisite is completed. Then coming over
Ram, so npm
yeah,
is also installed along with the node module, or
exactly.
there's a,
It's
okay, fine.
installed along with the node module.
Okay.
Okay. And coming over to this, wait, I just need to close this. I'm not sure it's not getting closing. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, let go. It keep loading. Okay, coming to this again. What's the next? Yeah. So hope you guys are asking for the code editor which you want to using, right? So this is the code editor. basically I given you the link here, so if you can copy the link and you can directly open to make it downloaded in your Windows. So if you're using a Windows also, you can just hit on this and it automatically get you the things. Just hit on download. So it start downloading for you. I think it's a bit heavy, but yeah, I think this code, once you started using, it will be like very easy to use code editor, because it's more like for me. Let's see how this comes in. So this is very straightforward than Node.Js, guys. So you have to, for Node.Js, you have to choose this latest version and you have to hit the MSI. Here just you have to hit the Windows installer. It keeps installing the execution file directly. Okay. So let's wait until it's get installed. Yeah, so it started. Let's hit on this. It's like application file. How you in the mobile you install an app and you can make it runnable, right? So the same process. But it's taking some time. I hope like my network is getting low. So I just have the agreement accepted now, and it's showing the path where it gets stored. If you want, you can change it. I'm convenient with this, so I'm just going with that. And it shows like things to continue. I'm going to create a desktop icon. So if you want the desktop icon in for this, you can make it checkable and hit on next, install. That's it. So you basically need to hit on next and you can have the installation done. So I hope it get installed in much more faster. When the installation completed, I'll just showcase to you how the VS Code works so that you guys can able to see it in real time. And I hope like I'm closing that session with this installation. I just tell you like what's there in the VS Code alone, and I'm closing out with that one for today. Okay, so I just want you guys to trial out this installation mainly on your system first. Then only you can able to have all the stuffs which we're covering in the upcoming classes. Okay. So I hope like you guys can able to do it right in your systems on today.
Yes, Ram, we will do it today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you're having any doubt during the installation, if you're facing any error, let's feel free to raise it in the group, or in the group. I hope like my WhatsApp number is also there. You can make it DM directly to me so that I can guide you there too. Okay.
Sure, Ram.
Okay, guys, cool. So let's starting it. We just have like additional task for you with this installation. I want you guys to explore on what's about JavaScript. I just given you the short description of what is JavaScript. I just want you guys to make a research out of like, okay, let's going topic by topic. We're having a syllabus topic of JavaScript variables, correct? So I will clearly tell you like what is variable and what are the things that going to be there and how the things working tomorrow. But I just want you guys to make a research of it, like how it is and what is it, so that before getting into the class, you guys can have able to have like a knowledge of a bit on how it works and what the thing.
Sure.
Thank you. Cool. So let's wait until this installation getting completed. Haripya, you're pretty clear with the installation steps, right? Or you want any clarification how this installation works out? Any doubts?
No, Rama. I'm pretty clear now.
Oh, that's great. Okay, let's see. I think it's keeping time to installing. It's fishing. Cool. So it's completed. I'm just hitting finish. Once I'm hitting finish, you just load my VS Code. I'm just making it pin it here into taskbar. Okay, it's loading. So I hope you guys can able to see the Visual Studio Code now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so in
Yeah.
Visual Studio Code, you are having an options of connecting your GitHub directly. If you're making a Google login here, you can connect the Copilot, which is the AI. You can make a code out of the AI as well. Okay. For now, I'm just making connected with my GitHub. Hopefully, I also want you guys. You all are having a personal GitHub account, right?
No, I don't have any actually.
No, Ram.
Okay. You just create a GitHub account on your on the email ID which you're going to use it for this course. Okay. So that what we can have in the sense we can have all the codes and all the concepts. We just make a code and we just stored it in the GitHub repository so that it will be like a documentation for you all guys to keep it going and keep it easy for you to maintain. Okay.
Fair.
Just try this out. The GitHub account creation is pretty straightforward. So if you're having any facing difficulties over there, just let me in the DM, let me know in the DM so that I can guide you there too as well. Okay.
Sure, Ram.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope like it's taking a bit more time. So for this, I think I can showcase to you tomorrow, guys. So hopefully, if you're done with the Visual Studio Code installation and GitHub setup ready, I will try this out on tomorrow so that it keeps aligned, I guess. Okay.
All right.
Cool. So okay, guys. We'll catch you on tomorrow. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Ram.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Ram.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
all.
Cool.